Show me the proof.
Yes, I killed your wife. Clearly I did.
So, she's dead, eh?
Yes, you're wearing her amulet, you
Finally,
morbid fuck.
Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good, good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine.
Yay.
The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate.
Very useful
Goodbye.
information.
I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
I have to say, he's awfully eager to just give me all his gold, isn't he? There's going to be some final twist in this tale. I was also admiring the blood. What the hell do they do to these prisoners? These sick, twisted bastards. I can also confirm that for some reason, despite there being plenty of empty cells, the guards put us both in the same one. How does that make a lick of sense? That doesn't make a lick of sense. The guards in Cyrodiil are clearly very incompetent because they put me in the one cell that was meant to be the Emperor's secret escape route, and then they put us both in a cell when there was plenty of empty ones. I don't even begin to understand, but where exactly? Ah, okay, so of course I can't fast travel from inside. Why not? What kind of magical fantasy land did I think this was where we could... I've also just realised, hang on. Ooh. Oh. Now this looks interesting. Ah. Very interesting indeed. Oh, I see a shiny thing. I probably shouldn't have... Why is this display case not stealing? I don't understand. Why is this display case empty? Who locks an empty display case? This world makes no sense whatsoever. Honestly. I am now in the snowy wilds of Bruma, the wilderness. Anything could happen. It's a dangerous land. This is the land of frost titans and snowmen and white walkers and ice wraiths and other evil things. Anything could go horrendously wrong. But I don't think this is actually very far away, so this shouldn't actually be much of a problem at all. I'm still confused. Also, he's making my frame rate go, the scoundrel. Yes, this is the twist in the tale I was afraid might pop up. Let's just quietly quick save. Can I lead him to the guards and he'll kill him for me?
I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end.
He's got the blonde hair for the Lannister.
Cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up. You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The sound tends to carry. Jorunder's such an idiot.
Hey, let's be fair here. I'm an idiot too.
Point the finger, and Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time.
Oh no.
That just leaves you.
So what's her face has died after all. That's way. So she died anyway, and I didn't have to get the bounty. Also, this man's trying to kill me, but I was just so happy that I don't have to worry about that. Now let's try and survive, shall we? Oh dear, dearie me. You cannot get me. I have the high ground. Come on. Okay, right. This guy's quite a tough bugger. But he might not heal himself like an annoying bitch like these arena people do. He's got some pretty good armor on him. Very valuable, most likely. That's what we like to see. Can I just point out, I think I've gone the entire episode so far without saying, "Oh, hello!" which is my incredibly obnoxious, unintentional catchphrase. I think I'm just gonna top up a bit of, yes, there we go. Come on. Oh, this is my loot. I worked hard for this money. So hard for the money. Something, give me lots of honey. I honestly don't actually know how that reason is. I only know it from The Simpsons. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. It's got a silver sword, which would be deadly if I was a vampire or some nonsense. I'm not saying I'm not. Oh, there we go. Finally. Ah, yes. Yes, Tyrion Lannister is no more. And this means the gold is all mine! Along with, look, all 9 of it. Along with all his valuable armor. That's light armor, right? Yeah, I don't want your freaking light armor. I'm just gonna wait an hour to heal myself this time, because I'm too lazy to do it the slow way. So, right, there we go. You know, great justice has prevailed once more. And now that wasn't very well hidden, really, was it? He could have put a bush over it or something. Ah. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why would he lie? maybe I can loot her crap too. 80 gold. That is. Oh well, there is quite a bit. Ooh. The gold itself isn't that much, but there is quite a bit of loot in here. I'm happy. That's what matters. So do we just? I thought the quest would be complete now, but apparently we have to check on the bitch and make sure she's dead, because we can't leave a witness. Huh. Have you noticed a kind of crime fighting? The last couple of quests I did were all about fighting crime. Now this one is about causing crime. So it's a good twist. You mean turning it on its head? Good cop, bad cop, that sort of thing. Ah. Oy vey. Yo bitch, you dead? You will be if you're not. Oh. Yes, I really don't think the guards are clever enough to figure that one out. But I'm gonna do a Brotherhood Betrayed next. That's the one with the vampires, right? Yeah, that sounds fun. Once again, she doesn't look very, oh no, I've been killed. She looks just a bit, it's like she just kind of fell over and hit her head rather than was brutally murdered. Oh well. She has some valuable stuff, so I'll have that. Yes. Right, well there you go. That's a profitable quest right there. Money was made, bitches were murdered. All in a day's work for your average hero. So yes, so what exactly is this? Some dude is claiming to be a vampire hunter, and someone has apparently killed a vampire, which is this sounds incredibly fishy. I hope you can't hear my stomach growling. I'm very hungry. I haven't had breakfast today. I meant to do that, but I had to bring you your white-hot glowing entertainment, especially since I'm afraid there may be a bit of a hiatus after this, depending. I may be able to, squeeze one more out, as it were. Oh yes. But I am going back to uni before too long, so there may be a long delay. I'm sorry, it's terrible news. Let's just get in here and see what's what. Oh no!
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access.
I go right, please. You can't stop a force of nature, man. I already made that joke today, didn't I? And several episodes ago, but I'm a force of nature. You can't stop the monsoon from washing your house into the ocean. Let's just talk about murders.
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details.
I like this story.
I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Oh, great. Once again, a fricking person, huh?
The Fighters Guild thing at Desolate Mine went perfectly, didn't it? They cleared out the goblins and no one got hurt.
Well, they hired the fricking A-team to do it. What do you think was gonna happen? Okay, I'm gonna persuade this guy. BRB. I still find it funny how I have to pull out my hammer every time someone says they don't like me. That's just a funny image to me. Okay, let's talk about murders.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
And you seem such a nice
Turns out
person
that
the way you
Braden
got your hammer
Drayless
out
is
and
a
hit me with it.
vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Drayless, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain.
Please do.
In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks.
Easily faked.
The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town.
A shining knight in armor.
Asked for his help. He tracked the vampire.
This guy
to
is too
this house.
slimy.
When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point.
He just quietly murdered
Luckily,
him.
Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid.
Well, maybe he just never went outside at all.
So, you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
You're very confident. Yeah, this is the same police force that didn't notice one of its guys was completely corrupt. I'm really not sure that you guys are entirely up to the job. So, yes, tell me about this dude.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
The sneaky bugger. This is just dripping with wrongness, this whole business. There's no way that this was advertised, you know. This guy thinks it's all wrapped up, but I'm like, it's never over, man. The great wheels of justice are spinning, etc.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Yes, yes, vampire, yes.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Can I loot you? Oh, okay, I'd probably better not do that.
Perhaps you can help me.
Perhaps indeed.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Oh no, she's hysterical. Quickly, sedate her. Fine, tell me your side of the story. Everyone has a story in this town.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful.
I could put you out of your misery.
This is all happening so fast.
That's what she said.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead.
Oh,
Standing over him was a Dunmer.
I'm crying.
I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived
Suspicious.
quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark.
How convenient.
The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers.
That's pretty
Who was an
incriminating.
investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire.
Bribed. There's so much bad, bloody money exchanging hands here. Yes, I do have to say it looks pretty bad for your husband, lady, but something's amiss.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here.
Obviously, the
Why would he
imps put
stash
it
a body
there.
in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night.
He was a serial killer, but he was no
Why
vampire.
does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before.
Oh.
Of course, he says he's never been here.
Oh.
Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
You don't look terribly rich, lady, is the problem. I mean, you've got like rags on and you live in this crappy little house in the middle of nowhere. Fine, I suppose this is going to be yet another of those good deeds for the day, isn't it? The last quest had a whole bunch of jewels and valuable things as a reward, but what have you got?
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Liar, liar, kills a
I'm
vampire.
desperate, but I know I'm right.
That was an attempt at a witty nursery rhyme. Is there such a thing as a witty nursery rhyme?
You're back.
There is when I'm involved.
Excuse me.
So, what exactly is happening? Okay, so some dude's been killed. Other dude claims he was a vampire. Everyone else is like, you what? And then something. That's a good summation of the situation. That rhymes. Where's this guy?
Any new revelations in your investigation?
You dare mock the great Rex Murphy, champion of justice. I brought the corrupt bloke in Shadenhall into the cold jaws of justice, and you dare mock me, sir. I'm also Faceman of the A-Team, and the lead guitarist of the most badass metal band since Spinal Tap. Dude! No, where's this dude?
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is.
Oh.
So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove.
I
am only
that
allowing
is
you to do this
not exactly
investigation,
helping, no.
I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught.
Again, I'm suspecting bribes.
I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
It reminds me of creationists trying to explain, things like the fact that we can see galaxies that are more than 6,000 years away, That was an attempt at political humor, almost. My brain is just shut off. Okay. Okay! Let's restart the brain. Brain not found, abort, retry, fail. Boot sequence alpha omega. Apparently it involves jumping. So, where exactly are we going? The brain has not caught up. I think, like all questions in life, the answer can be found in the pub. Because someone there will be drunk enough to tell me where this guy is. Because when you drink enough, you kind of eventually reach a kind of level of precognition power level. Beta, alpha, omega, self-destruct. I don't think I've been drinking this morning, but by the way I'm talking, I can only assume I have been. So I've come here, and now I'm going to talk to the man with the broken nose, because clearly a man with that red of a nose has some secrets to tell.
What can I do for you today?
Well, you were reindeer in a previous life.
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong.
Ooh.
It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire.
The plot thickens.
I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynal killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Ooh. Yes, yes, some of the pieces are not fitting in the jigsaw that Raynal Draelus has set up.
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Oh, god damn it, man. Ugh. It's hammer time yet again. Attention, Oblivion developers, kindly never put a freaking stupid persuasion minigame in anything ever again. It adds about 5 hours to every video that I have to then cut out. So yes, tell me about this man.
I usually don't give out that kind of information.
Are you freaking kidding me? This is better bloody do it, man.
Raynal's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Nobody believes anybody, because everyone's lying. This town is full of liars and cheats and scoundrels and murderers and vampires and other naughty, nasty things. Right. Oh. Let's get my CSI hat on. This bed was slept in recently. Possibly by more than one person, judging by all the semen everywhere. These drawers are made of wood. And wood comes from trees. And they have trees in Bruma. That means this crime took place in Bruma. It's all coming together. And look here, inkwells. That means he was a writer. Unless he just liked to collect inkwells. Maybe he liked to drink ink. That rhymes. That means he was a poet, because only poets rhyme. It's all making sense now. And what's this? Oh no! Something. Feel free to read this by pausing the video. I don't care because I'm lazy. That was an attempt at a rhyme that didn't work. Now I'm just singing tunelessly. Hooray! He really liked to ramble, that guy. He reminds me of me. So what exactly is going on now?